Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you are new, welcome. My name is Rachel and I'm a reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And today I have a 90-day update for you on two boxes. These are the two ThredUp fun boxes I ordered a few months ago. So if you want to see what actually sold out of these boxes and if I made any money, definitely stick around. So I wanted to do both of these boxes at the same time, update wise, just because, you know, they're kind of smaller. I ordered them right around the same time. And honestly, it was you guys that kind of inspired me or encouraged me to order a second one. I ordered the one. I didn't think it was all that great when I opened it, and I received a lot of comments on that video, which of course I'll link both videos below, saying that like normally when you get a dud, like you'll end up getting a really fabulous one the next time. So I did go ahead and in just a couple weeks later, I ordered a second one and then I unboxed that one. So I want to give you an update on both boxes. I'll show you what sold, how much it sold for. I'll talk about how much money I made at the end, and then just in general, based on the results of each box, if I would buy another one. So if you do like reseller content, do consider subscribing to my channel. I love doing unboxing videos here, and then I love giving you 90-day updates to let you know if the boxes actually made me money and if I would order more. Drop me a like if you find this helpful. That really does help out my channel as well. And let's get right into it. So this actually, I haven't really ordered from ThredUp in a long time. And so these were the first time. I don't know why, like I felt like I needed to order the first one because every time I look for them, like they're sold out. And then I happened to look at the site one day and they were available. So I'm like, must grab it. And I did. So this one, I ended up paying $42.30, it looks like, and that was with like the shipping, and I'm not sure how much the going rate is these days. I feel like they've changed their pricing and shipping, at least since I bought this back in the beginning of March. So, but it looks like my cost was $4.23 per piece. I listed 9 items out of that box. I'm confident there were more than 9 items in the box, and some of it I just didn't feel like was worth listing. There was one piece that I want to just mention. There was one thing that we kept for ourselves here. There was like a chargeable lantern. So it's battery operated, and it also plugs into like a USB. And I kind of looked it up, and there was really no point in me listing it. Like, it's nothing that had any sort of value and would probably cost more to ship than anybody would be willing to pay. And so we just decided to keep it here at our house in case of an emergency if we ever needed a lantern. So that one I didn't list. So full disclosure, we did keep that for ourselves. All right, but what actually did sell out of this box? This is so funny. Like, you'll see, this was totally like not worth my time. There were a pair of sunglasses. They were new, but they were from Wild Fable, which is Target, I believe. I sold them, and I'm actually surprised at this. I got $5 for them on Poshmark. And I put them on Poshmark for $5, just thinking somebody might at some point add them to a bundle. But it was like a $5 outright, like somebody paid $5 plus the $7.98 or whatever Poshmark's shipping is, which I think was more than what those glasses cost if you would have just went to Target and bought them for like 10 bucks or whatever. So, hey, whatever. I got $5, recouped a little bit of the cost of the box. I know we're really grabbing at straws, but a win is a win, right? And actually, those sold like the first day after I listed them. So maybe I had some super rare Target glasses. I don't know. But that's all right. Then the next thing that sold, this is not any better. This was the J. Crew little leopard print scrunchy bow thing. It was new with tag, but it was like, I don't know, it retailed for like $9 or something. So this sold on Mercari for $6. It took like 4 months. If I would have actually recorded the first box 90 days, like at the 90-day mark, this wouldn't have made it in there. But we're adding it in now. So $6 Mercari sale after 5 months. Yay. Then I had the red lacy bra. This one was the brand Natori. I had higher hopes for this, but after 3.5 months of being listed, somebody sent me a $10 offer on eBay, which I did accept. It was a nice color, size 34D, which is pretty common size, I think. So I am surprised that didn't sell a little bit sooner, but yeah. Now, and actually, it took me a while to list that. I bought this box in January and didn't get it listed till March, just because there was other stuff that was like way more worth my time. So I was a little slow to get it listed. I probably missed out on the Valentine's Day crowd on that one, but oh well. Then, okay, here's our top 3. We're at the top 3 already. There was this Bloomingdale's cosmetic case. This sold after 3.5 months on eBay for $13. Somebody sent me an offer. This one had some decent interest, but I mean, it's probably one of those like free gift with purchase, and you have to find the right person that maybe collects those, or I don't know. But anyway, someone sent me a $13 offer. It wasn't going to get any better than that, so I went ahead and accepted. This one, I'm so mad because, you know, eBay keeps your sales, the pictures of your sales, for 90 days, and I'm recording this on the 91st day after this sold, so I don't have a screenshot. But this was a tote by the brand Hellbabes, and it was just a white tote with the brand Hellbabes written on it and a flower. And this one sold, took 2.5 months. It sold for $15.29 on eBay, which means that I think I ran a sale. That's why that odd number is there. I ran a sale on eBay, and somebody purchased it while it was on sale. And then the top sale of this box, the saving grace, if you will, was that silver concho belt, which when I first opened the box, I'm like, what is this? Is this a necklace? What is this? It was unbranded. The only thing I knew is it was a size medium. It was heavy. I listed this, I think, at $50, and I had a lot of interest, but no takers. And finally, after a little over 3 months, somebody offered me $25 on Poshmark, which I accepted. So I sold that for $25. That still remains a mystery to me. I don't know if it was real silver. I don't know if it had any significance. I did use as many keywords as I could. I did attempt the Google Lens to try to find, to figure out what it was. There was no indication to me that it was gold or silver based on any of the markings, but I guess it could have been. I don't know. So maybe somebody got a really super good deal on something more valuable. I don't know, but all I know is I got $25 for something that sat here a long time. So that is what sold. Really quickly, what hasn't sold. I did list the 2 pair of paparazzi earrings, or actually it was a necklace and earrings set. Nobody wants paparazzi jewelry. I think it's $5 brand new. I listed it at $8 for the 2. It's still sitting here. I'm probably just going to take it down so I don't have to waste my time sharing it anymore. Nobody wants it. I tried. You can't say I didn't try. Then I had this sparkly silver handbag, which thank you to everyone that messaged me. This bag does look similar to a relatively pricey bag by the brand Cult Gaia, which I think this is really just an unbranded knockoff or lookalike. It is very close in design, very close. I think it's intentionally meant to look exactly like that bag. But there are no markings, there's no brand, there's no fabric tag, and just in general, and I know it's hard to articulate this over a video, but this bag, it just feels cheap. It feels like it was sold at Dollar Tree. I mean, there is no way that this is the same high-end bag from Cult Gaia. There's just no way. So I listed it as unbranded. It's been sitting here. It really hasn't had any interest. I mean, it's pretty, I guess, but it's going to be a hard sale. I think I've knocked it down all the way to $10. And then the other thing that's still sitting here is this tan and gray scarf from Michael Kors. This one was kind of a pain too, because I don't know, is it men's? Is it women's? There's no tag. I don't know what kind of fabric it is. And the only reason I know it's Michael Kors is because it says Michael Kors in the scarf itself. So maybe that one will sell now that we're getting into fall, but who knows? At this point, it has not. So that is the entire box one. To recap, I paid $42.30, and my profit as of right now is $29.15. So I got a lantern out of the deal, right? That's cool. This box took a lot of work. It was a pain. I spent a lot of time researching, and to make $29 profit, at least I profited, right? But would I buy another one based on these results? No, absolutely not. I may not ever buy a fun box again, because this was 100% not worth my time. Not even close. So there's that one. Let's take a look at the second one. Let's see if this one was any better. I think when I initially opened up this one, I was about equally as impressed as I was the first one. At least with this one, I did not wait 2 months to get the stuff listed. It looks like I got everything listed within 2 weeks. So I was a little more motivated, at least for some reason, to get this one up and running. So this one looks like I paid $47.71 is what my notes say. So whatever it was listed for on the site is probably what I paid. It looks like I listed 13 items out of this box, and I have sold 7. So let's talk about where we are with this one. The first item that sold, I don't have a screenshot for, but it was a blue jewelry organizer. And I'm really surprised at this because it was new with tag, but the retail price on the tag was like $9.99. So it was not anything expensive. But I did sell it on eBay for $5.99 with the customer paying $6.50 to ship. However, because of its odd size, I had to put it in a bigger box, which increased the weight, which means I paid $7.53 to ship it. So I lost, I had to take money out of that $5.99 that I sold it for to pay for shipping because I didn't charge enough shipping on the customer's end. That is a rookie mistake. I like to think after almost 20 years selling on eBay, I'm not a rookie, but I made a mistake on that one. So thankfully it was only $1.03 that I mistaked on that. It could have been way worse, but yeah, there was that. At least it sold. I didn't think it was even going to sell. I thought that was going to Goodwill eventually, but we sold it. Then I sold a pair of the ultra low socks from the brand Peds. I have in my notes here that it sold for $8.50, but somebody purchased these as part of a bundle. So when somebody makes a bundle on Poshmark, I take the entire amount, like the full price sale, add it all up, the full selling price of each item, I add it all up versus the actual like price the person paid for the bundle. And then I divided across each item. So probably I had these listed for $10 and they purchased the bundle at 15% off, which means the amount this sold for technically was $8.50. And so I took 15% off each item in that bundle. So $8.50 for these. I guess I'm not surprised that those sold, and they did exactly what I expected them to, sell in a bundle. So I'm not mad about that. I actually had 4 of these. I had 4 of these necklaces from Nordstrom. They all had like initials. You'll see the rest of them in the unsold portion, but this is the only one that sold. This one was the letter S, and this one sold for $10 on Poshmark. But I did send an offer, so I think I had it listed for $12, and then I sent an offer for $10 with the discounted shipping. So, but again, this was like a sterling silver plated little costume jewelry. Was not worth very much at all. So I'm not mad about that. Then I sold the Reformation tote. This was a $10 Poshmark sale. Again, yeah, it's a tote. Yeah, it's new, but this was probably like a free gift with purchase from Reformation, or maybe even like just one of those bags you can purchase at the checkout that you don't want to like buy take a plastic bag, so you buy a canvas bag. I'm surprised it even sold for $10, but I did sell it for $10. That one took a little less than 2 months. So these were the winner of the box, in my opinion, but they didn't retail for very high, so it was hard to even list them for very high. These were the Rothy's sneaker insoles. I think they retail on the Rothy's site for like 12 or 15 bucks. I don't know. But the good news is they were sold out. Like they didn't make that color anymore or something. So like, I guess if somebody really wanted this specific color and this specific size, they have to go on the secondhand market. So although they only retailed for close to what I got, almost full retail. Somebody paid $12 for these plus the cost of shipping on Poshmark. So big whoop on the Rothy's insoles. They could have just sent me a whole pair of Rothy's. That would have been nice, but no, I got just the insoles. $12 sale. I had a Coach bag in this purse. However, it was this little dinky wrist wallet that isn't big enough for a cell phone. That's probably 20 years old plus, which was a $16.99 eBay sale. Eventually, after about 2 months, I did probably get a full price. Probably $16.99 was what I was charging for it. So that sold. And believe it or not, that is not the highest sale in this box. I'm actually surprised by the highest sale in this box. This was the Vince Camuto black cat eye sunglasses. These sold for a whopping $22 on Poshmark, and these only took about 2 weeks to sell. So the winner of the box, a pair of sunglasses. Who knew? I don't sell a lot of sunglasses. I can't tell the difference between valuable sunglasses and crap sunglasses, so I don't even try. But yeah, that was the highest sale. So quickly, I'll run through what hasn't sold. I told you already the other 3 initial necklaces from Nordstrom. I had an F, an H, and an R. Those are all still here. I had the screen protectors for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Not a single like, not a single bit of interest on these. They're probably going to get donated because, again, I'm sick of sharing them. I had this green crossbody, which was completely unbranded. It is listed. It's had a little bit of interest, but, I mean, it's unbranded. It's like a basic, I don't know, it was probably $10 brand new. It doesn't feel very, like, high quality or anything. And then the wearable blanket from the brand The Comfy. This is actually the kids version, the kids sizing. After looking up what this was and how much these sell for, I was a little bit hopeful on this, but it's still here. It hasn't sold, and I don't know that it will. I mean, we're getting into the warmer, colder weather, warmer clothing season, so maybe I will sell that here in the coming months, but at this point, like, no one's really been interested in it, so I'm not getting my hopes up there either. All right, so for this box, final verdict, I spent $47 on it, and my profit is $21. So I made about 20 bucks on each one. Based on the results of this box, would I buy another one? Absolutely not. And the fact that I had 2 that were really crappy in a row, I feel like, okay, I've tried them. I've tried 2 of them. I gave it a fair shot. And I think actually now, because these were purchased earlier this year, I think they actually changed the shipping cost on these. So they're even more expensive than they used to be. So will I be buying more of these? No. And I haven't actually bought anything from ThredUp. ThredUp used to be like my gold mine. My gosh, back in like 2018, 2019, those mystery boxes, the rescue boxes, they were like gold mines. Like, that was how I ran my business. Not anymore. Not anymore. There is no way this was worth any time. I guess if you were buying this for personal use and you wanted to get some fun things out of it for your kids or whatever, I could see how this might be just fun to buy just like for fun, but to resell, no, I won't be buying any more of these. So definitely let me know what your recent experience has been with these fun boxes or just any ThredUp boxes in general. I would love to know, are you surprised by my results? I'm guessing many of you aren't, but let me know that too. That would be definitely interested to hear what you think about the results, and make sure you're subscribed if you like reseller content. I've got a ton of videos coming up, some more 90-day updates for this month. Some decent surprises too, I would say, coming up. So definitely see you in a future video, and drop me a like on the way out if you found this helpful. That does help out my channel a lot, and I certainly appreciate it. But that is all for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.